What's up, guys? It's Professor Gnome, and today we're going to be back with doing something a little fun. We're going to be playing some Porygon-Z with Charizard from Pokemon Go. I love this deck. It's a ton of fun, and it's really good because or really fun rather, maybe not always very good, but it's very fun because you get to use the Buggy Turbo ability, which if you flip a coin, if you get heads, you can attach 4 basic energy from your discard pile to this Pokemon. And what makes that really good is that if you have Charizard on board, it counts as 8 energy, and your attacks do 40 damage per energy attached to your Porygon. So really what we're going to look to do is discard as many energies as possible, using things like Greninja to get things into the discard pile, and using Cycling Road to do the same thing. Get as many energies into the discard pile, flip, get heads, and then start attacking for huge damage. This deck is a ton of fun. I'm excited to use it on the ladder. So let me know what you guys think of the build or how you would change it. I've seen some builds with running a Charizard EX alongside this, but I found that I like having Path in the deck. It's normally really good as the later stages of the game. And also, part of why I don't run the Charizard EX is that I like mostly just having single prizers. Because this deck can run a little slow every now and again, and so sometimes you have to give up a Porygon or two or whatever, and so it's easy to just keep it all single prizers rather than potentially giving up like 2 prizes towards the end of the game with Charizard EX. So yeah, that's going to be my build, guys. Thank you again for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We'll get into the games in a second. I just wanted to apologize. I know I do, a video every other day, but with the holidays, I fell a little bit behind, got really busy, and didn't have any time to record. But we should be back on schedule, starting today. So I'll see you guys into the games, and let's get to it. Peace. All right, we're into the game. Our opponent's going to be going first. Typically, this deck is better going second. We're going to mulligan our hand away here, which is not too bad. Had we got a basic here, it probably wouldn't have been very good for us, so that's kind of a good thing. But typically going second with this deck is better. It allows us to actually utilize our supporters and get the deck going, because it can be on the rather slow side. Looks like we'll probably just manually attach the Fire Energy and Iono right off the bat here. Is probably going to be our play. They're playing a Palkia and a Seadra. Okay. So it looks like they're probably playing like a Swim Freely variant, or like, I know there's a Kingdra deck going around right now. Okay. So they're playing the Palkia Ice Rider deck. But what's the Horsey for? Interesting. Maybe it's some sort of like weird 1/1 line that I'm not aware of. We'll go ahead and play the energy down, and we're just gonna have to Iono. I would like to be able to hold on to like the rare candies and stuff, but unfortunately that's just not really an option for us. That's pretty good though. We were able to get into a VIP. Do I want the Charmander? Yeah, I think I do. I'll probably be able to find another Porygon anyway. We'll concealed cards here. Yeah, there's my other Porygon. So we'll be able to kind of hang out with that. And on our next turn, we can place Porygon2 onto the board, place Charmeleon onto the board, and discard another energy, draw 2, and kind of go from there. So is it Swim Freely or not? What is happening? It's like a mix of 2 decks. Lake Liquidity. Okay. I'm certainly confused, to say the least. So we'll place the Porygon-Z into play, or the Porygon2 into play. We'll concealed cards. Get ourselves 2 more. We'll go ahead and level ball. Grab ourselves another. Let's grab ourselves the Manaphy, because I don't know what that Seadra is going to do. and it may be annoying, so we're gonna just play that down for now. I think we'll end our turn there. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. What we can do is if our Porygon-Z, or if our Porygon gets knocked out in the active, we can put up Porygon-Z, or Porygon2. God, I hate that they're all named the same thing. We can put up our Porygon2, and we'll Klara, get energies into our hand. Alright, there's another level ball, so let's thin our hand a little bit, or thin our deck a little bit. We'll grab another Porygon. Put that into play. And then we'll Klara here. Really just for that, but just also to grab ourselves 2 energies. That way we have the ability to utilize Greninja this turn and dig a little deeper into our deck. That doesn't really help us all too much. We'll hold on to the 1 energy for now. We'll evolve into Charizard. And we'll hold the energy in the Rare Candy, because we can Arven on our next turn if we have to. Grab ourselves an Ultra Ball, get into a Porygon-Z, and start going from there. And with 3 energy, we should be able to... Yeah, we'll be able to knock out the Palkia. That's even better. So we'll discard. We got ourselves... that. I'd like to Avery and just get myself more cards, but I think I have to Arven here for the Ultra Ball. And we'll go ahead and discard 1 energy and the Porygon. Go ahead and find ourselves a Z. Grab that. We'll evolve naturally. We can Buggy Turbo. And if we hit heads here, we'll be golden. Okay, unfortunately we don't, and that makes this so much worse. Because now that's going to get knocked out. Rip. So we're just going to have to find another one. That sucks. That's sub-ideal. Alright, we'll just, you know, put another one in the active, I guess. Is going to be our play. And we'll run it again. There's Iono. We'll go ahead and concealed cards. That's fine. We'll Avery. Alright, so now what we'll do the smart play. We'll evolve onto our Porygon on the bench. We'll Buggy Turbo. And that's why, because we got Tails again. We'll hold on to the energy. And really what we're going to look to do is that we now... Our Porygon in the active will probably get knocked out here. If it doesn't, that's fine. It just gives us like another turn. Cool. So we'll do the same play. We'll Buggy Turbo. We got Tails again. Okay. We have to hold on to the energy for now to make sure that we can retreat on the next... actually, it's going to get knocked out, and we're going to go into the active anyway. So I'm actually going to manually attach onto the Porygon. And we're going to Iono here, put them down to 4 cards. Alright, cool. So we'll hold off on playing anything down for now. We'll end our turn. On our next turn, we'll probably have to Klara again to get ourselves new Porygons. Place them into the active. And go from there. Or play them onto the bench and kind of go from there. We're going to look to boss up the... What does this do? Oh, so it can shuffle our hand. Oh, okay, they chose themselves. I mean, that works out for us, to be honest. I don't know if that's worth it, running like a whole line of that. Alright, so there's the subspace swell. We don't really have a choice, so we go Porygon-Z here, and really hope that we're able to actually land a coin flip. So we'll coin flip. Buggy Turbo, come on! Alright, let's go. So that's hype. So what we can do now is we'll place this down. 3, 4. We're in a pretty good position. How much damage are they going to be doing? 60 plus 20. So 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160, 180, 200, 200. Alright, yeah. So we're definitely going to die. So unfortunately, we're not going to be able to boss up the... Or actually, I think the better play here, we're going to go ahead and get rid of the Super Rod and the Charmander. Grab ourselves... Oh, never mind. We don't have another Porygon. I miscounted. Alright. Kind of unlucky. We'll Klara, grab ourselves double Porygon, and we'll grab ourselves 1 energy. We'll place both Porygons down, and we can concealed cards. Got ourselves another energy. We'll manually attach to our... Let's make sure we're doing enough damage. Yeah. We'll manually attach onto this one, and we will energize attack, knocking out the Palkia, removing some threat from the board. Unfortunately, we loaded up our bench a little bit more, which isn't totally ideal because of the fact that, you know, it's going to power up their... it's going to power up their Shadow Rider. But it doesn't really matter because they're going to be able to knock us out pretty much no matter what anyway. We just don't have that high of hit points, so it's not really going to make too much of a difference. They went for another Kingdra. Interesting. Kind of really hope they don't shuffle us. That would be pretty not ideal. For one more energy onto that. If we're able to get into a reversal energy, though, that'd be super, super hype. So what we're going to do is we're going to go Porygon into the active. Then what we can do is we'll Rare Candy onto the one that already has an energy on it. That way we can Buggy Turbo. If we hit, phenomenal. We do? Alright, our luck's turning around, boys. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be what, 360? Alright, cool. So now what we can do is we can attach manually, retreat, go into Porygon-Z, and we'll be able to knock this out. So for here we can... I'm going to go ahead and drop the path at this point, because I'm not really going to need Greninja anymore. And really all I have to do at this point is grab myself the Rare Candy. So I have it to evolve the next Porygon if I need it. We'll just go ahead and do that now. How many energies do I have? We still have 3. So we can go ahead, start powering this up. Hey, see our luck's all turned around, boys. Let's go. We drop 1. We drop 2, and we drop 3. So now, even if they use Kingdra to reshuffle our hand, we'll be fine. Even if they knock this out, we'll be fine. So, we're pretty solid. We only need 1 knockout on anything. We have the boss's orders in hand. So, that should be game. The only thing I can think of is, like, if they boss up Charizard. But even then, Doesn't really matter because then we just, you know, pull up Manaphy, knock that out. We already have the damage to do that. So this is game. So that's, you know, fun game one. You know, definitely got a little lucky that their deck was playing a little slow, or that it's a bit of an awkward build. But hey, we take those sometimes. They definitely shouldn't be playing so many Kingdra, though. That's definitely a weakness. I would not play so many of these. I get, like, that you want bench space, so, like, whatever you can benefit yourself with, and, like, being able to Kingdra your opponent could be really good. I could see a 1-1 line of it, since, you know, you could always search it out with, like, Irida later, or, like, grab one rare candy or something. But playing this many, I think, is not very good at all. But I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. If this is something you guys have tested or used before, let me know. Because I personally feel like it's really bad, but maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, they put up Kingdra. Doesn't really matter. You know, we'll draw. We'll boss his orders up. The Palkia just to send a message, and we'll attack for 240, knocking out easy. 3 energies is all we need, and take the final prize. Yeah, so that's game one, guys. We'll see you in game two. I like this deck, though it's like, it's really, really fun, but sometimes your luck just isn't there, and it makes games a little harder than they should be. But our luck turned around by the end, and that was good. So we got that one. We're gonna head into the next one, and I'll see you guys there. Peace. All right, we're into the next game. Our opponent's going first. We draw a very awkward hand. We're definitely going to need something off the top deck or a couple mulligans. Let's see what we're able to find. It looks like they're playing like some sort of Soul Rock, maybe? We'll have to see. Iono again, classic. Okay. Avery, not terrible. Yeah, so they're playing a Lunatone Soul Rock build. If they go wide, that would be pretty hype, because we'll be able to Avery and knock some of their options off the board. Get ourselves some more cards, which would be super ideal, because our hand's a little awkward right now. They are playing the Mewtwo in the deck, which I typically don't agree with. There's another Mewtwo. I'm just going to place one energy down on the Mewtwo. So we'll be able to get like one of those off the board, which is okay, I guess. We could research here, but I feel like we're losing a lot. So we'll Avery first and hope to get into something. What do we want to do here? I think we can... Alright, so... I think we're going to go ahead and just make a really greedy play here. And we're going to go ahead and actually grab ourselves Greninja. And start discarding energies. I think is going to be the play. And just look for a Porygon. I think that's the play we got to make. Alright, so that works. That's wasn't exactly what we were planning, but that's kind of, that worked out all the same. So now what we can do, we'll hold on to the reversal energy. What we can do is we can place the Porygon2 down, we can place the Charmeleon down, we'll place the reversal energy, and then what does this do? That was Norm or Norman. Newman. Draw 2 cards. If your opponent has an EX, draw 2 more. That's terrible. Even in the best of times, that's not very good. So we'll play that down. We'll play our Charmeleon down. We'll place the reversal energy onto this Porygon Z, or the Porygon normal. And we're going to go ahead and... Professor's Research here. And we'll concealed cards. Alright, so that is okay. Because what we're going to be able to do on our next turn is we can Ultra Ball away the Battle VIP and the Jirachi, grab ourselves the Charizard, place that down, and then we can Ultra Ball again with one boss's orders, and the Klara, I think, is going to be the play. And grab ourselves the Porygon-Z. Yeah, I think that's going to be the play. Conveniently, our Charmander didn't get knocked out, and like that's kind of hype. So we'll do the play, get rid of this and that, because that just gives us an extra turn, and that's super lovely. Oh, no way. All of our Charizards are in the prize cards. Okay. That's gonna make this a little bit more awkward. Not gonna lie. We'll Buggy Turbo. Look to hit. We hit. Grab ourselves 1, 2. We'll place the third down. And then I think we just go ahead and Iono here. And just look for some more energies. Perfect. We'll go ahead and concealed cards. Draw some more. We have an Ultra Ball, which is pretty nice, because we can Ultra Ball away a catcher and another energy. Rare Candy into the other Porygon and go from there. So even if we don't get enough damage to finish the KO, we should be fine. So that's pretty good for us. Hopefully with the knockout on the Mewtwo V, we can get two more prizes and get ourselves the Charizard we're looking for. That'd be pretty hype. So they knock out that. That's fine. We go Porygon-Z. Let's see. 1 energy. So I think first things first, we'll concealed cards, discard 1. See what we find. That's pretty good. We'll Buggy Turbo on to the one in the active first. See what we get. Heads. Alright, perfect. So that's going to be 2 more. And now, do we need to manually attach? We do. So we can manually attach 1. That'll give us the knockout. And we'll hold the Iono for the next turn, because I want to keep the energies that I have in hand for now. To be able to Ultra Ball away if I have to. Alright, let's grab a Charizard here. No. Damn. I can Ultra Ball them away if I have to. Unfortunately, the reversal energy is not going to do anything now. But I can hold on to it. Sucks that we don't have either of our Charizards. That makes it not like harder, but slightly more annoying. They haven't been powering up their Lunatone, which is awkward. I feel like that was kind of like a bad play. Like, there's no reason for them not to have already been doing that. Because now they're 1 energy short. Like, they could have that energy attached, place 1 manually, go into Lunatone. Oh, they're going for a cross switcher. I mean, that's better for me, really, because now I couldn't have used the reversal energy anyway at this point in the game. So that just kind of works out, because I'll be able to go back into my normal Porygon-Z and take the knockout. Here's a rescue carrier. So there's the last energy onto the Lunatone. It's for exactly 150. This is where, like, a luxurious cape or something would be pretty cool. Unfortunately, we don't have that, so. Which, in fairness, like, you could run one of if you really wanted to, but I kind of generally overall think it's not super great. We'll concealed cards here, get some stuff into the discard pile. I think what we want to do is Klara here, grab ourselves a Porygon and a Porygon-Z. Get these set up for next turn. We can Ultra Ball away the Manaphy, that's never going to be useful, and the Pass the Peak, that's not really going to be useful in this point or in this game. We'll grab ourselves another Porygon, so we have it. We'll Rare Candy onto that on the next turn, and for now we can start manually attaching a couple energies. We can go ahead and just attack, knock this out. If we're able to draw into a boss's orders or something like that, that'd be super hype. Let's go prize card 5. Alright, so there's our Charizard. That's going to make the game a lot easier. Because now all we need is any individual knockout and then a boss onto the MEW later. So that's pretty good. Yeah, and our bosses are in our deck, so that should be fine. But yeah, well, we're kind of rocking out, guys. Let me know what your plans are for the New Year's, any goals, anything like that. Definitely let me know in the comment section down below. Kind of discuss what all your goals are for the New Year. It doesn't have to be anything, you know, gaming or Pokemon related. But, you know, it could if you are attempting to go to, like, your first local or, like, your first regional or tournament, you know, this year, then, like, that's pretty sweet. Are you looking to just get into the card game this year? Or do you have other goals? So, you know, are you trying to read more or go to the gym more or, you know, something that you want to change in this year? Then definitely let me know. For me personally, I'm definitely looking to read more this year. Weird they didn't take the Switch. Feel like they should have. I'm looking to get back into reading more this year. It's something that I used to do a lot of and really, really enjoyed, but I've kind of been too busy and fallen out of over the last, you know, last little bit of the end of the year. So I'm looking to get back into it. Really just want to enjoy my time again. Big fan of reading, so that's definitely one of the big things on my list that I want to get back into. Want to make sure that I'm improving the content still, keeping up with that consistently. Lost energy there, kind of sucks. We'll throw one down onto that, and we'll Arven here just to thin our deck a bit. We'll grab ourselves the Rare Candy, why not? We'll go ahead and knock out the Greninja. Bring ourselves down to 2 prize cards. So all we really need now is the boss's orders. We'll pull up the Mewtwo and knock that out. And that'll make that super, super simple. Even if they go into, like, Mew V-Star, it's not that big a deal because we just place Porygon into the active. We go for the flip on Porygon-Z. If we don't get it, then that's fine. We just wait another turn. If we do get it, then we just retreat with Porygon, and we just go from there. Yeah, so we're fine. But yeah, guys, definitely let me know what your New Year's goals are. I want to make sure that, you know, I'm consistent on the channel. I know it got away from us a little bit because of the holidays, but I'm, you know, going to be back one video every other day. I want to do the whole year that way. I'm hoping not to miss anything. Obviously, if I do, then, you know, it is what it is. Can't be perfect all the time. But I'm definitely going to try, and I want to be able to make sure I'm putting out content, you know, consistently for all you guys that not only is improving, but also something that you guys are enjoying and I'm getting better at as it goes along. I definitely feel like I fixed, like, the audio issues, so things are getting there. We'll level ball. Yeah, so we have all the boss's orders in deck that we need. Again, we'll go ahead and coin flip. Alright, so we didn't get it again, which sucks a little bit. We'll go ahead and Arven a second time. We'll Ultra Ball here. And actually what we're probably going to do is we'll get rid of the counter catcher and the VIP because those aren't going to work. And then what we can actually do here is we'll Porygon. And we'll double our chances. We'll put that down. We'll flip again. and this time we got the head. So that all works out. So we're going to be able to attach 4 energy. Boop, 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 and boop. We'll throw down the reversal just for the fun of it. Why not? Doesn't really matter. We're going to hit for 440 damage, which is massive. Knock out the Mewtwo V-Star. Take the last 2 prizes, and that's going to be the game in the video, guys. I love this deck. It's a lot of fun. Definitely, you know, not the best deck on the planet. It's a lot of luck, but when it works, and it feels really good. Definitely give it a try. It's a ton of fun. Another really good casual kind of style deck, and definitely a fun deck to be able to play with your friends and just kind of hang out with and have a good time. Doesn't always have to be super overly competitive. But yeah, guys, definitely let me know, what you guys thought of the deck, any changes or anything you would do with it. I'm excited for the new year, and I'll see you guys all more as it goes along. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.